This is Liz from Crafty Devotion, and today we will make these beautiful roses. And these roses can be placed in any project that you would love. Um, I just recently learned how to make them because I was trying to make some flowers that were some roses that were no sew and no hot glue. I have a piece of, we start with a piece of fabric. You can also use a ribbon, but I would suggest that you try grass grain ribbon, the ones with because the satin ribbons might slip too much. But anyway, we start with the fabric, and this one measures around, I would say 44 inches because it's in half and it's 22. And approximately width of this particular one is a little less than 1 inch actually. It looks like it's not exactly right, the same all the way down. It's about 1 inch wide, and we're going to use a few different ones, and I'm going to show you how to do this several times to hopefully so you can get it. And I will try better. The last video I did, I kept on, my hands kept on going down out of the camera. Okay, this is the first thing you do. You fold your fabric in half, and then after you do that, you fold it so that you see a triangle in there. Just fold it so you can see that triangle. I just bumped my camera. And then after you do that, I'm going to show you the back. Looks the same. You just fold up. There we go. See that? And then you just keep on folding each side. This side. Then you fold this side back. And you're going to keep on doing that, folding until you reach the end of your fabric. I have a memory of actually making this design before. I used to take the straws, you know how they have that paper on the outside of a straw. I'd take that off, and then I would fold them this way. Then I would put a little drop of water in them, and they'd wriggle. I'd also do that with I guess you could tell how old I am by understanding that. I used to take the edges off computer paper and do that also as a child. And make it, and I'd call them worms, and you'll see why I called them worms, because when we're done, you're going to see the worm. But you continue folding over and over until you reach the end of your fabric. And this is actually pretty long fabric. I have these pieces of fabric because my sister gave me a bag full of different fabrics that she had rescued. Somebody was getting rid of them at a yard sale or something, and they're getting rid of their craft supplies. And after I looked at it, I realized they were going to make some type of a rug with it, because I found the instructions for a rug. So that's what they were going to do with it. And I didn't really want to make a rug with them. I've been using them for different things, so that's why I'm using this particular material. I wanted to use it. It's free material that I could use for the project that I had when I was teaching children how to make make flowers that looked shabby chic and beautiful. I like to use up whatever I have, and I was able to. I figured out, and now I'm sharing that with you. Okay, I'm at the end. We have just not enough to actually fold it down. See, it leads all the way around and here. And you want to hold on to those pieces, because this one right here, you're going to start pulling on it. Can you see it starting to fold? This will become the shape, magic shape of the flower of the rose. I'm pulling. Look, now it's long. See? So you actually use for this rose half of the fabric. Oh, there's the rose. I'm holding it still so you can see. See that rose? Isn't that beautiful? Now, when you make this rose, sometimes It is so straight. This one actually looks like it actually turned, but if it's too straight, you can just turn it a little bit so that none of the petals are just exactly, see, it looks a little nicer, just a little turn. Okay, the next thing you do is for this flower, it is a no-sew flower. There's no sewing involved in making this flower, but you do need to knot these two bottoms together, and you need to understand that the way this flower is put together, if it is pulled on, the petals are pulled on, they will come apart. It will come apart. If you pull too much on the one you were pulling, you keep on pulling, it'll actually come apart. So you have to stop right when it makes that center. When it starts making that center, that's when you stop. And then this part right here, you can leave on. I was tying this to a hair tie, and we were using it, making it into a corsage. And these ones, all I did was I glued a pearl inside. I just put some glue. I used hot glue for that. So you can use hot glue, or you can use whatever you want to put inside of there. And if you want, you can kind of make this, mold this a little. But glue. This will stay together unless it's completely pulled on. But you should put between each petal, you go in there, put some glue. Go in there and put some glue. And you can do it on more than one side if you wish. That way, between each petal, so you put a little glue there in the bottom, between each petal, so that they will stay together. Because if you pull these petals up and over, I think I'll do that for you so you can see. If these petals are pulled up, see, it'll come apart. So you need to keep the, make sure you put some glue on that. Oh, now it's broken. Oh no. In the next video, I will be teaching you how to experiment a little bit more with various fabrics. If you want to see this repeated, you'll see it repeated again in the next video, where I will work with lace and various things. So stay tuned. Watch the next video. This is Liz from Crafty Devotion. See you next time.